Get the
February 24th, 2017 was when this simple studio named Team Cherry has released, if not one of the greatest indie games known to man, Hollow Knight. And of course, when this game first came out, everybody absolutely loved it. In fact, they loved it so much, they went back to Team Cherry and were like, hey, Team Cherry, can you drop another game like this? And it's like, oh yeah, sure. This game is gonna be called Silksong. And for many years, fans have waited. And after a nearly empty year 2025 without any new content about Hollow Knight Silksong, the day it has finally released. And dear God, Steam was not ready to unleash the wrath of Hollow Knight fans I have been waiting for years. So today, we are going to be playing Hollow Knight Silksong. So make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications, and let's dive in. The game first starts off with us being taken away, and you must be wondering, who is the red individual? Or, of course, you probably know her. Her name is Hornet. And for those who actually have beat the original Hollow Knight, can anybody tell me what ending this place from the original game takes from into the beginning of Silksong? But while we're getting taken away, a white bug actually flies over to the top of our captured vehicle and creates silk, which actually causes the thing to break, and we fall down into an unknown location, which thus the first chapter begins. After surviving that long ass fall somehow, some way, we finally get up, and here is where we also learn some abilities of Hornet. So Hornet actually has a sort of self-heal, which is actually interesting and can be obtained by using silk. Now, of course, we destroy the vines, and finally, the location that we're at is called Mos Grotto. Now, of course, make your way through here, kill through some enemies, and you also learn more about her gameplay. And another thing is that Hornet is more fragile, but in order to replace that fragility, she's actually more agile in her own attacks. Way through, we finally encounter our first boss, which is the Moss Mother. And okay, I'm not gonna lie, even though I did not die to her, I was struggling with her a lot until I decided to lock the fuck in and beat the shit out of her ass. Now, of course, after this, we finally ascend up to what seems to be the next floor of Mos Grotto and probably, like, somewhat nearly die. But until unknown bug taps us saying that no, you're not going to be dying at our lawn. I mean, hey, fair too. I'd hate to see if there was some random ass bug at my lawn just laid out. So her name is actually revealed to be the Chapel Maid, and actually the bugs that were taking us from the beginning, yes, those guys were actually bugs from the Citadel, and they're trying to take us to, of course, the Citadel. Now, this place that the Chapel Maid actually tells us, it's called Farloom. However, she does warn us that anybody who tries getting to the Citadel has never really came back due to how utterly dangerous the path is. Now, after taking a walk, thanks to the Chapel Maid telling us everything we need to know about Farloom, and surprisingly, I gotta say that the graphics are really beautiful, and I can really see why it was definitely worth the wait. Now, one of the other locations that we get to is actually called Bond Bottom, where apparently all the refugee bugs actually lay at, and it's a sort of safe zone, and we get to talk around the other bugs, and they also kind of show their stories on how they got here, and especially whatever the hell is going on that's causing literally everybody to run and hide into this location. And of course, with us being the brave adventurer or hero or whatever, who gives a shit, we finally start our journey to get to the Great Citadel. Throughout the rest of the section here, it's really just jumping around and just killing enemies, but however, I do have a clip where it's just pretty funny, and of course, it's not a GrumpyJoel video without a clip of my ass getting beat to the simplest thing I probably could have avoided.
I got this!
Where are you going?
I don't know.
I will not go!
Yeah, and after whatever the hell just happened right there a couple of seconds ago, we finally get into seemingly hotter territory, and honestly, over here we get this little fight thing, and I'm just gonna be straight and blunt with it. I was embarrassingly taking a really long time, and I got my ass kicked about multiple times. So many times, in fact, I had to speed up the footage so that you won't watch me die over and over again. So, fun fact, this part by itself also single-handedly took me so damn long, I had to literally record footage for another video, so whatever you're seeing is basically the second half of the footage. But after finally going through hell itself, I finally defeated this stupid ass little thing. And also, by the way, I completely forgot to mention, we also meet up with one of our first characters named Sharma. And for those who probably know Sharma, absolutely peak character, you know, she's just chilling, just minding her own business, not knowing the unexplainable horrors that she's going to experience. And once we finally complete our first challenge, we go deeper into the level called the Marrow. And the Marrow is basically like one of the Bowser levels from the fucking Mario games. I think that's like the most accurate way I can describe it. It is basically flaming hot as hell, you know, like a typical average hot summer day. Probably still warmer than Texas though. But from here on out, we just kind of go through our way, kill through enemies, you know, typical RPG shenanigans. Anyways, do I even have to explain anything? And for those who must be saying, who the fuck is that bug? Her name is Chakra, and she is honestly a very super cool ass character, and I can't wait to learn out more about her throughout this game. Oh, and also she's just like everyone else here, another shopkeeper, but she actually sells some pretty useful items, including one that she has called a map. And trust me, buddy, you are going to need that map. Also, another cool thing that she does when you leave, actually instead of telling you, I'm gonna show it to you. I think that little action alone really makes this game feel more lively, and the shopkeepers actually feel so much more interactive than before. And throughout the last 51 seconds of footage, I did not really know what we're doing, so I will cut it here to the end, just for you guys. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Real Life Joel, back at it again. I would say thank you guys for, you know, just always being there out for my back, and thank you for watching till the end of this video. Oh, and by the way, I'll try to somewhat upload more. Okay, yeah, I'm probably not. Let's all be fucking honest here. I'm about to be hitting the meanest sleep ever. But aside from that, where the hell was Hornet? I mean, thank God she ain't back though, cause I'm not trying to get fucking swooned again. Oh no, I gotta get out.